When on leave there told me it was stunning. It has some of the oldest castles, friendly people, and the best restaurants in Hadea. I know, it sounds like a commercial, but it's what everyone says when people come back from there. I hope it survives the war. I want to visit Trisk if ever I get a weekend pass again. Well, that's probably unlikely. The Cerebrum Division was partly created to study, examine, observe, and dissect them. It's why most of us are here. That old time loop we found in the ancient part of Auriga Museum played a significant role in studying the entities. Why do you think your drone can distract them? We discovered that the entities emit specific frequencies. We have yet to find out why. However, I figured out how to scramble their signal. I built the emitter inside the drone to interrupt the entity's frequency waves, temporarily confusing them. I'm still working on an emitter that doesn't cost too much energy and can last longer. As you know, those few seconds are precious for a soldier. I'll get on that as soon as this place becomes operational again.
Thanks for helping me escape.
Are you gonna be alright?
I'll be just fine. The intervention forces are on their way. They'll clean up this mess. I'll have a lot of work to do, though, fixing all the systems. I'll have to run diagnostics to determine what went wrong.
Do we want to go through all these two? I thought it was gonna be short.
I don't know what's happening to this country. I've been living here since I set foot in Hadea. I can tell you a lot about what's happening in the Auriga Museum, but the NDA attached to my contract with Operation Moloch is pretty scary. They had us work in silos. All the research departments are entirely segregated. One of my coworkers was a massive history buff. He managed to get his hands on some local books. Books he found were censored. No Hadean was allowed to read the contents. He slipped them out of a repository in another SEAL Council complex he worked at before being transferred here. He wouldn't shut up about them. He was fascinated by this one ruler. Her name was Lady Margaret. This isn't the first time these creatures have shown up in Hadea. It's all over their history. This ruler loved her people, wanted to protect them from the creatures. So she had them build a massive underground city. It's in Argola somewhere. He went on to explain that it wasn't the only place. There's thousands of underground ruins all over Hadea. It's because of her. I don't remember the details. But Lady Margaret died under tragic circumstances. I told him to stop telling me all this stuff. He eventually got transferred. Now, I find myself wanting to know more about Lady Margaret. What else is new? Both sides are identical. It's pretty debilitating if you genuinely think about it. Only people who are the same can reach such a point. The line is drawn in the sand, cutting through grievances and insanity. Both sides of the line are utterly convinced that the other represents an absolute menace to everything they considered sacred. Now, where have I seen this before? Their mission here always felt a bit peculiar. I can't quite put my finger on it. Don't get me wrong. The country needed peacekeeping operations, but something felt off. I arrived in the country right when the temporary legislative alliance broke at the seams. I couldn't help but notice how tense the SEAL Council supervisors were. Everything started feeling more precipitated. Not long after, the ON peacekeepers arrived in the country, and all the higher-ups began breathing again. I don't think they were scared of a possible civil war. As far as I know, the SEAL Council needed the bloodshed. No. Something else was making them anxious. Something related to all our cumulative work. I made it a point never to mingle with the locals. That's just setting yourself up, especially when you're considering what you're doing to them. There's a reason you don't name the animals in your lab. It gets personal. A line has to be drawn. I know this guy from medical who got involved with the local. She was a palamist. He met her in a small village. was assigned there to set up some equipment, you know, before the big day. He got reassigned out of the fields into a lab. He kept in contact with her. But when the war broke out, he lost it and he tried to find her. What an idiot. He's out there looking for her. At first, I was terrified of them. You know, like, what the fuck am I looking at? After a while, though, you start getting used to them. Then they just become a part of the job. They're amazing, aren't they? They immediately became terrifying again when they got loose, but it was still amazing, right? To think they may hold answers to some of our most pressing questions. It'll take some time before they make Auriga Museum safe again. I guess I'll be reassigned to another lab in the meantime.
I wonder if we could have saved more people. I know 2 people died because we opened the doors too soon. Just 2. Back down. Is that I bubble at somewhere? I don't think it's... Is it on this level? Right here. That's easy.
Play the part in your silly game! You know nothing about the workings of the real world! I will never forgive you and Father. The pawn in your silly game! You know nothing about the workings of the real world! I will never forgive you and Father.
I think that was it.
Only one more left. Do you have anything for me?
One item.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
This box contains prototype ammunition developed by the Cerebrum Division's Advanced Weapons Research Team. Stop moving. Prototypes consists of a limbic bullet mounted on a traditional brass casing and gunpowder charge. The peculiar properties of limbic material are such that the bullet's aerodynamics and flight profile differ from traditional bullets. It is unclear whether the ammunition is effective, as insufficient testing has been conducted at the time of writing. The project is part of a bid to bring limbic weaponry into the modern age and promises to significantly bolster the ability of agents to handle limbic threats. Got it. Right.
Let me know if you want more.
What am I supposed to do with this keystone?
We must return to the Limbic Forge and insert the keystone in its groove.
So we need to go to the marshes and talk to our forger, blacksmith guy.
I sent my men on snipe hunts. Unless you poke the bear, you shouldn't encounter any OMSEF operatives.
Much appreciated.
I can't keep this up much longer. My men are beginning to suspect something.
We should meet.
I need more time. Too many pieces are left on the board to attempt such a high-risk move.
Let us know if we can help.
My window is closing. Next time I contact you, I will be ready to make my move.
She'd be a good asset.
Sounds like something I would say. For your story?
Yes, she's privy to a lot of information. More importantly, you'd have someone watching your back out there. I feel bad enough as it is, sitting safely inside while you risk your neck.
I think you've given plenty for Queen and Country.
It was a car bombing. All because I wrote the truth.
Everyone's a critic.
Welcome back. Let me know if you need any repairs. What needs my attention? Excellent. Now I'll be able to make the most potent weapons.
That's our last book. You have mastered the art. Limbic smithing. Grade 5 the highest?
The Taoists will be proud. Here, it's better than you. I've outdone myself this time. I'm getting good at this. Will be proud. I'm getting good at this. Will be proud. I've outdone myself this time. I'm good.
So I guess those would be good for fighting hard bosses. I haven't even done these. Okay, you know what color they're gonna be. Just pop one of those in and fight them. I've outdone myself this. The towers will be proud. I'm getting good at this. I'm good. Here, it's better than you. I'm good. I'm getting it. Did a lot of stuff. Save it. And we are now Heading out. Sam the puppy. Dog's name is Sam. Partially did a bunch of these quests. Then I went and did other ones, so it got all messy. Forgot where to go for each key. Had to look it up. I did a little bit of all of them. So Ooh.
First they take my wife, then some fucking monsters show up. Now this power surge blows out the fuses. What else could possibly go wrong? I knew moving to Maristan was a bad idea. Fucking heartless Palamist assholes.
Only a Palamist mind would be so twisted. Physical wounds weren't enough. Now they're trying to open psychological ones. I'd give my other arm to turn this garbage off.
Daddy said that if I'm nice, then my hands will grow back. I think he's lying.
What?
I wish Mommy was here.
You told that to your kid? That's terrible. I need to go. Blood Queen's area. See, I can't remember what I've done and what I haven't done. Since I did some of everything. Oops. Kinda messed this up. That's a suggestion. Work on one at a time, don't go to all the places and do a little bit of everything.